What's slapping, guys? It's Tony, aka T-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC Verdeerlings, and this is our Week 9 game of the BBR, our newest and biggest draft league on the channel. This week we're going up against Kirby and the Toronto Rapscores. Of course, you can go check our opponent and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below, as well as be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date on our Pokemon content. Leave a like if you do end up enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. Last week, our win streak snapped at the hands of our good friend Jason and the #1 seed, and this week we're looking to end our season on a positive note, having to beat my oldest and dearest friend in the draft league scene, Kurt. Now let's not hold back the game any longer, let's get right into the battle. Here we are, getting into week number 9, the final week of the BBR. Really excited for this game, going up against Kurt, obviously. My longest draft league friend here in the community. We've been playing, what? Probably 9 years at this point. It's probably been like 9 years. So really excited to play him. Haven't played him since Gen 8. We're gonna see what he decides to. There's no Go-Goat! I've been lied to! There's no Go-Goat. So he brought the Heatran, the Garchomp, the Rotom Wash, which, fun fact, is not a TERA captain despite what I knew. I don't know how to word that. Kyurem, Azelf, and his King Gambit, which is his TERA captain. We're going to see King Gambit, which is TERA Poison this game. Pretty cool. I actually really was like stumped in builds. Like, oh, I don't know what TERA type he's going to bring on the Gambit, to be honest. So, Poison isn't like a crazy thing. I thought he might have just been one of the stabs just to boost it. Or flying. I thought he might have been flying for my whatever your thing is called, whatever my guy is called, my drill. But yeah, we don't see Dash Bun, we don't see Reuniclus, we don't see Go-Goat. Go-Goat is nice because it's kind of annoying for my drill, physically defensive Go-Goat. As for my lead, now that I'm done yapping, I think I just kind of want to lead Minshao. Worst cases, it leads Azelf. Azelf would be annoying though to see on lead. I could also lead Zapdos, which seems pretty good. I take a hit from everything and I just U-turn, so I think I'm gonna do that. That seems like a safe bet to me. Good luck, have fun to Kirby. I actually need to put my team into the damage calc now that I think about it. Gotta win this game. I mean, this has like no playoff implications, but I don't want to lose one to Kurt. So, good luck, have fun, buddy. Gotta get your shit rocked, hopefully. Old time's sake. No, that's not what we want to see lead. Okay, we're gonna see Zapdos against this Kyurem. Yeah, definitely the worst lead for me. Well, we just gotta swap out, and what we swap into is, does this Kyurem get any fighting type moves? I know it gets Focus Blast. I don't think you click it here though. But does it get like, I don't know, Brick Break or something? It gets Body Press. So can I live a Ice Beam into Focus Blast here with my thing? I totally can, which is good. If they're like weird Body Press, I live it. So we're just gonna go hard into our guy here. Hard into our Diggity Die, our Tyranitar. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what they want to do. Let me set up my sand. And we're gonna see a Draco we just popped off. We're gonna see Specs of damage. Oh, that is looking like Specs. Gonna knock me down to 200. 200. So it did 46%. That might not be Specs actually. Oh, that is not Specs. It might be Modest though, so we're looking like maybe like a Modest Scarf set. Yeah, I think it's Modest. That or it's what's that item called? Like Dragon Fang or whatever the heck. If I DD here, I mean Rotom just comes in. Stone Edge looks pretty free into this team. That or I can double predicting something to come in, like say the Gambit or Chomp or Wash. If I predict Gambit, Garchomp, or the Rotom Wash to come in, I think just going into Enel seems fine on any of those. So I think I'm going to make that double right off the bat. We don't see him swap. He stays in. So he's just modest, not scarfed? Okay. Maybe he's specs then. I can see him being specs then. We're gonna see body press. Okay. Give me the static. Let's go, baby! That actually is kind of... Oh, no, Did I outspeed this thing? I think I crept this thing. We'll find out right now. No, we won't because he's paired, so I guess it doesn't matter. No, I crept this thing, so we're fine. That didn't matter too much. We're gonna go ahead and U-turn. Big para. Big para. We're gonna U-turn out. And I'll probably go back into T-Tar, to be honest, if he stays in. Maybe he was a Sash lead then. The Sash lead against a potential Tyranitar lead with Sand? I don't know. I know Kirby's a fan of Sash lead, offensive mod, just go Burr, so that could have been this set for sure. We're just gonna U-turn out though. And you can keep this thing as a sack always. So we know it's not Poison Scarf Cure. Good knowledge to know. But it definitely is modest based on that damage from that Draco. So we're gonna U-turn out here. What are we gonna see come in? Yeah, because they're gonna switch out. I guess they go into Gambit. Buffalo Bill. Is that it's the Heat Ran. Hey, do not get no thing on me. Thank you. No flame body. Can I kill with a Shucka? Can I kill through a Shucka this Heat Ran? I think so, right? Shucka Berry. It's a roll. It's a roll. But I mean, I can TERA, get my Stellar, and then I definitely kill with this with my hit, even through Shucka Berry. So I kind of like doing that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Go into our drill here. We are Mold Breaker. Do I just want to EQ here? Or do I want to TERA? I kind of want to save it because I only get my EQ boost once a game, right? Let's just do it. Whatever. TERA Stellar, baby! TERA Stellar! I mean, he might probably just X. Oh no, that's Garchomp. Like I said, maybe he just X's Kyurem. Don't see Air Balloon. Luckily, no Air Balloon Mickey coming in. How much is the Tyranitar, not Tyranitar, this Garchomp taken? TERA Stellar? If they're physically defensive, I'm doing like just under half. If they're physically defensive. Earthquake! Baby! Bam, bam, bam! Yeah, it's physically defensive Chomp. Good to know. We gotta switch out. We're gonna go into Big Zappy. Our best response to this Chomp. Not a great response, mind you, but it is our response to this thing. Maybe I wanted to wait on the TERA actually, because maybe TERA my Duraludon might have been better for the body presses. Maybe that was a mistake. We're gonna pivot out, go into our Chompy Chomps. Are you just gonna set hazards here? Yeah, you can set spikes. Sounds good to me. You don't have a ghost type, so if I get my drill in, I can spin, luckily. I'm gonna go ahead and just Hurricane here with my Zap. I should outspeed this thing. And this Hurricane's gonna be real nice damage. Because then you're gonna lose pretty much your pivot into my drill. I mean, in fact, I think you get two-shot by my Earthquake at this point. You definitely do. So I gotta get this spike off my field at some point. See Rotom come in. I mean, this is fine. That is not fine. We're gonna go ahead. I think I was gonna stay in. I mean, I don't see myself being scared by this thing. Get a discharge off on this. I'll sit and see what this thing does. So Garchomp sets spikes and you start writing some of this down. He's like right above half. Heat Ran like took like a tiny sliver of chip. Kyurem is parried. It also took like a tiny amount of chip. We saw Draco. We saw Body Press. Cool, that's fine. So our end game here is to win with probably our nice. That's what you get. That's what you get, buddy. It's probably going to be to win with our Greninja late game, because we are indeed the battle bond. And so far I don't see any Scarfers on their team. I mean, not like any Scarfers would matter after I get my boost, right? So the only thing I really need to chip down is like the Gambit, in order to have myself win with that Grin, and this thing I guess too, but we're doing that right now, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click Discharge again. If you go into Chomp, so be it. We're gonna get some damage off on you. You see a Pain Split. That's cool, big dog. That is cool with me. That's cool, that's cool. We're gonna go get it again. We're doing about like, what, a third with this Rotom? With Discharge, so definitely looking physically defensive. If it was Spadef, it would have taken a lot left. So good to know. Fizz Def, and yeah, I guess your Spadef wall would be Heat Ran, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I mean that's probably fine. I am scared of that Gambit late game, especially with them having a spike up. 'Cause I know I calced for it with my drill. Against this Gambit, if it does 5 allies fallen, ow! I'm gonna roost up. Against this Gambit, I live a plus, not a plus 6, but a 5 allies fallen Sucker Punch after a spike. I made sure to calc for it, and that's from Adamant as well. Which I think you'll probably be Jolly, but I don't know. So we're looking fine still with our drill. I just need to keep it completely healthy so I can take that hit from Gambit late game. Are they like maybe Air Balloon King Gambit? Maybe. We're gonna see Karam come in though as I get my roost off. I'm gonna get that pressure off to make me waste Roost PP, so whether he intended to do that or not, that was a good play, I suppose. I'm go ahead and U-turn out. I mean, low key, could I just Roost here? I would resist the Ice Beam. I'd end up being healthier than where I was originally. And then I could also probably, this is probably like the best thing for me to tank a Draco with. I kind of like that play. Also, I did not lose a second PP on my Roost. Let me see Freeze Dry. Ow. Okay, I really didn't gain that much. I'm not losing PP from pressure. Don't know how pressure works? I don't know. I do not know. How does pressure work? Is it only attacking moves? No, no way, right? Pressure if this Pokemon is the target. Oh, so it doesn't actually lose because I didn't target it with Roost. Oh. See, the more you know, the more you know. Now, Mean Chow, can you live a hit from this thing? Oh, that Draco's looking nasty. Maybe we stack big guy here. Better I can go into Eustace Kid. And I think I could take, oh, damn, Draco's doing a million. I do not have a Draco pivot on this team. Alright, I don't really need my sand or anything. I don't need you for anything. I mean, you would have been nice for the Azelf, but it's fine. It's fine. We see Freeze Dry pop off. We're gonna eat it. Low key, right? What'd you go into last time? You went into. What'd you go into last time? Because like low key, if I just click DD here, am I not in a really good spot? The thing is though, if he just stays in and attacks me, and nah, I think he's keeping this thing. I'm DDing here. This is my bad play of the game. This is my bad play of the game. My risky play. There we go. Okay, so the DD is gonna put me in a phenomenal spot here. I was gonna say worst case to go into is probably the Gambit, to be honest. But I mean, yeah, this thing was weakened. I get a DD off here, and now we're looking phenomenal right now. Can we kill this Rotomosh with a +1 knock? It says we do. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna click big knock here. We're looking phenomenal. That's the DD we needed. There we go. I haven't been able to use DD TERA all season. I'm excited for him. He's doing it. He's dancing. He's jigging and dancing. Woo! So I imagine King Gambit comes in after this because it can probably take any hit. It might just come with Sucker Punch, to be fair. At this range, it's probably pretty close. Zelf, if it's Scarf, could come in. Chomp could come in and hit me with some rough skin damage. But oh, this thing has helmet. Damn it, dude. I wanted to Stone Edge too on the off chance that they went in the Chomp to get chip damage, but damn it, dude. Okay, that sucks. So T-Tar kills Rotom. Why'd you have to be helmet, man? So yeah, you could either go into Gambit and Sucker Punch me, in which case if Gambit comes in, I'm just gonna let myself go down. Or you can go into, yeah, you're gonna go into Gambit. You are Supreme Overlord, which makes sense. I'm just gonna stay in here and attack this thing. I will fire off a knock, I guess. Just remove an item, maybe remove like a Shucka Berry, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe they don't sucker me. There's no mind games for me to play here. I guess worst case would be if they subbed. But let me see. I should still break a sub at +1 if they're max HP. If they have defense investment, then we're looking a little bit problematic. But max HP knockoff still breaks sub, so we're okay. So we'll click the Noki here. I mean, you have to click Sucker here. I don't know what there is to consider otherwise. And like I died to Spike, so we're gonna see a TERA here. Okay. Low-key, this screams Shucka to me. Because you have Gambit, right? Where you can via typing to TERA and avoid my drill, but you just chose poison. So that just screams to me that you're Shucka. I'm gonna get a huge knockoff off though. Knockoff Black Glasses, okay. We're gonna see counter. So Gambit kills T-Tar. But this thing is now super weakened, which is awesome. And we saw the Black Glasses, Kowtow. So if I go into my drill here, I'm pretty good just to click EQ. Can I two-shot cure him? Probably not. Is there anything else I could do here? Not realistically. I mean, I could go into you. I could go into my Greninja, but I don't kill Kirim yet. I don't break through the team just yet. I'm gonna go into Drill. We're pretty close to winning with Grin though, which is nice because you got the damage on this Gambit. We're gonna go ahead and click Earthquake here. No reason not to, right? Yeah, I don't think so. I should hopefully 2-hit KO the no, maybe I didn't want to go into this just yet. Maybe I wanted to wait and so now I just took the Spike. I didn't enjoy that. Your Citrus Berry? Oh, you're disgusting, Kurt. I hate you. That sucks too. You look like you're so close to wanting to die to another one. But I can't risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Big Zappy. Go big Zapdos. Maybe that was my chance to spin there, but we're fine. Duraludon is still here, and he's kind of like looking to be our next fodder candidate, low-key. I mean, it helps me deal with the Azelf, so I guess that's what he's going to be used for now. Duraludon, you're dealing with the Azelf, buddy. Good luck. That's what you're up to this game. I mean, you also outspeed Kirim, I think, because we got that static off. So low-key, Duraludon's looking kind of crazy. I won't lie. How much are you doing to Heatran? Big guy, big fella, big good. Not a ton. Not a ton with body press. But we're looking pretty nice with it. We're gonna see a double. Good double on Kurt, predicting my swap out. Just couldn't risk it. We're gonna go ahead and see Hiram come in. Do I just want to sack my Zap here? Is that what I want to do? That or I can just stack Mean Shadow, Loki. Just stack the Mean Shadow. I mean, I can always Roost and scout what they do. If they waste a turn clicking Draco, then we look phenomenal. And I think we're still gonna net health. I'm gonna go ahead and click Roost and Scout. That scares me a little bit because I could get frozen, you know, knock on wood, stalling here. Yeah, we're like netting. We're pretty much just at the same spot. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Sanji here. We're gonna stack big Mean Shao. Mean Shao, I'm sorry. I know you came to the game. I know you're excited to do something. You're going down, big dog. You're going down. Getting hurt by the spike. Oh, we will never see what that thing does. We lived any hit that wasn't Draco. But hey, man, we're here. We are here, and we are going to click CC. Or do I want to predict the Azelf to come in? I don't think so. I think I can just click CC here. I think I can just click CC. Watch this thing be Choppel. I knew it. That's fine though. This puts us in range of Grin, which is super awesome for me. Put this in range of Grin. We are hexing him. I'm so sorry, Kurt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can we kill with anything else? Not necessarily. Like, I want to predict the Azelf to come in or something like that. We're just gonna go ahead and CC again. I'm so sorry, Kirby. That was unfortunate, big dog. Oh my god. That was so unfortunate. This Kirim has gotten bullied. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean that was pretty huge. Whether they had not gotten parried last turn and like gotten like a freeze dry off on me, then they could have freeze dried again, not having to risk a Draco miss. And obviously that Draco just probably would have killed me from where I'm at. So can't deny that that didn't hurt him. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we look really good. Had I died there, I think I would have gone Grin and tried to win the game. So I'm curious how much Grin is doing at +1 with to the Heatran. Heatran would have lived a hit, but it couldn't do much to me is the problem. Unless like roared me out after me getting my boost. But even then, just regular Greninja looks crazy into this team. But Mean Shao kills Kirim. So now what comes in here? I mean, I probably outspeed Chomp. I'm gonna have to Tanya. That's the Azelf. Keeping this around is nice to kill. Honestly, just to win. Mean Shao looks crazy. We're gonna go into Eustace Kid, our Duraludon. We're gonna see what's up. See what this thing wants to do to me. And his team doesn't really have a switch in. That is a crazy cry. I have never heard Duraludon's cry before. We can see Drain Punch, so he's gonna predict it. What's the physical? Knock me down to he's Life Orb. Okay. So Drain Punch knocked me down to 189. So it did 45 minus 12 from the spikes is 33% with a Drain Punch. Life Orb. So yeah, that's definitely physical itself. Okay, cool. Good to know. We should live any hit here and just be able to fire off a Draco. If Heat Rain comes in, that's fine. I body press it and die, and then that should just set up my Greninja to win, I think. We're gonna see another Drain Punch. We're gonna live it. Hey, I'm not gonna say I don't deserve to hit this, but I think you should hit the Duraludon. That's just my opinion, personally. Big guy, big Duraludon. I'm just gonna kill the Azelf. There you go. Both of my guys, they got killed. Mienshao and Duraludon. Oh my gosh. So you kill Azelf. So definitely nothing on the team outspeeds my Grin. My Grin just looks crazy now to win this game. I'm guessing he's setting up a win for his King Gambit. How much is King Gambit doing with Sucker Punch to my Grin? At +3, or not +3, 3 allies fall. Let's just say 5 against my Grin. Sucker Punch is doing just about half. So, I do need to. That means I really can't take a hit from the Heat Rain with my Greninja, trying to beat it 1v1, because then I'll probably be put in range of Sucker Punch. So that's something to keep in mind for sure. But between both Mienshao and Greninja, I think we have this game locked away. We're gonna see this thing come in. We can just sack Duraludon. I'm gonna roar on the off chance they are. Oh man, if there's Scale Shot, is there anything I can do to prevent that? I don't think so. I think I got a roar here, hoping I live a Scale Shot. No, it's gonna Earthquake. Okay. Scale Shot actually looked pretty scary there. I'm not gonna lie. Chomp killed Duraludon. We'll go into Mienshao here. I think I kill, right? Mienshao. That should be fine. If I go into Grin, I mean, I don't need to worry about not getting my boost here. I feel like there is a argument to be made for either one of these plays. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Greninja. I mean, as long as I stay above half, I can live the hit from the Sucker Punch from Gambit, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and click Ice Beam here. If you go into Heat Ran on my Ice Beam, the question becomes, do I want to surf it and just let my Grin go down? And I think the answer to that is no. I think I go ahead and I sack Zapdos to Heat Ran, and then I go into Drill. Okay. So we're gonna get the Battle Bomb boost here. So Grin kills Chomp. So we're gonna Battle Bomb boost here. We live a hit from Gambit. Heat Rain comes in and it does live a hit, right? I think, however, even if Heat Rain comes in here, I can't let myself get chipped in range of Sucker Punch. So I gotta pivot out. I'm gonna go ahead and go into you and sack my Zapdos. I'm gonna sack my Zapdos here because I can't allow Greninja to get chipped down. I'm gonna lose my boost. That's fine. I think taking the damage is what loses me the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Zapdos here and sack it. Or you see Earth Power? Okay. We're just gonna discharge. Get some damage off on this until we die. I think that was the correct play to make there. See Lava Plume. I'm gonna live it. Is he gonna burn me? No. I'm just gonna click it again. And then from here, I should just be able to go into drill. I set up rocks to put me in range. Good play. Good play. However, I still believe I'm out of range. Is there anything else I need to do to secure this win? I don't think so. Let me make sure he can't SD either. How much am I doing that can gambit? Low key, maybe I need to let myself go down here, because if he has enough bulk to live a discharge, we could be in a bad spot. I think that's a lose con as well. I think I'm gonna click Hurricane here, let myself go down. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. The fact that if he hits himself, that's like actually worse for me is crazy. Okay, okay, he killed me. Okay. So heat ran, kills, zap, and that should allow in my drill now, or my grin now. Which one does? I mean, drill does the most damage, right? We're going to drill here. And low key. Yeah. Do I just want to click TERA Blast for the memes? How much am I doing to this thing? Because this thing dies to Sucker Punch anyways. That's why I'm like not worried about it, right? Can I click whatever it's called? Can I click TERA Blast and kill? It says I do. It says I can. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It says I can. I want to get a TERA Stellar TERA Blast kill here. Bop! Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Okay. So drill kills heat ran, and what's cool is because the King Gambit is TERA'd, is that I hit it super effectively with TERA Blast. That's super funny. So he set himself up to win with King Gambit's Sucker Punch. However, my Greninja is still healthy enough to live the hit even after hazards. Maybe spinning there was like unironically a better move, low key, because I would have removed hazards, and then I think I put myself out of range of crit. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I might be in crit Sucker Punch range. I will not lie to you. But it's okay. We're just gonna hope for the best here. Low-key, does Mean Shell live a hit too? Oh, they don't even have Sucker Punch. There we go! Yay! TERA Stellar getting us 2 kills. And that's gonna be GG to Kurt. As GG as it could be, because I mean we did axe the hell out of him. Go check out Kurt and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below. We're not gonna make playoffs this season. You know, joined with a really bad record, but we went 3-2 in our 5 weeks here, and I'm really proud about that. Stay tuned to the channel because we do have another draft league on the way. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.